Hey, good morning, everybody. This is CBS19 Meteorologist Joel Robinson here with the morning weather update. We are currently streaming live on our CBS19 Plus streaming app as well as YouTube and Facebook. I do have the Facebook stream right in front of me, so if you have any questions about the forecast, be sure to let me know and I will be sure to answer those questions for you. But to kick things off, I want to show you this. We're taking a look at the hill country. This is estimated rainfall since Thursday, and there are some areas within that region that still have rain ongoing, but check this out, 22.3 inches of rain just southeast of Kingsland and Serenata. Just a ton of rain. This is months worth of rain, absolutely devastating. Our thoughts and prayers here at CBS 19 do go towards the folks over in the hill country. We wish you the best and we are praying for you for sure. So lots of rainfall here. We got 19.8 off closer to the Junction area, but just a ton of rain. And that is all due to remnants from Tropical Storm Barry that have just kind of sat on top of that area for just days on end. And so we just got a ton of rainfall from that. And luckily, the area of rain has migrated further north, but now some of these areas here are seeing flash flood warnings. So you see these purple boxes right here. These are flash flood warnings. So a ton of rain is just falling there, and you can kind of see how it's just sitting there. We got a ton of weak air aloft, so it's not really moving anything very much. So that is kind of the result of that. So we're just going to continue to see that rain until we can get some drier air into the area, which I think will be the case, especially as we go into the later parts of this week. Here's our rain chances here in East Texas. So we have more of a widespread chance tomorrow. We have somewhat of a chance today, maybe a couple of us seeing an isolated shower or two, but it becomes a little bit more widespread as we go into Tuesday. Some of us getting in on some torrential rainfall, and that will result in possibly 1 to 2 inches of rain from some of these thunderstorms that do end up developing. Not all of us will see it, as it will be an isolated to scattered risk, but I think a good chunk of East Texas will definitely see a good bit of rain going into tomorrow. Wednesday, kind of the same thing, except it's kind of to a lesser extent, and then it just keeps going down and down and down from there. The dry air that we've been kind of tracking with a high pressure system off to our west will be kind of trying to inch its way over into East Texas, and that's where these rain chances start to really dwindle, especially as we go into this weekend. But on top of that, our temperatures actually go up as well. So we'll be seeing temperatures in the middle to upper 90s as we go into the rest of this week and into this weekend. Let's time things out on our future skycast. As we continue on through the afternoon, here are those pop-up showers that we are expecting to happen as we go into around 4 o'clock, the late afternoon hours of today. We'll have high temperatures in the low to mid 90s. You notice a lot of us staying dry, some of us getting in on some light rain, and then we are all done for the evening and into the overnight. As we continue on through our night tonight and our morning tomorrow morning, a couple of showers will be possible, but by and large, you'll notice just nice and clear, nice and quiet, couple of clouds. Temperatures starting out in the low 70s. It's when we get to the afternoon. Look what we have here. Lots of colors here across East Texas here. High temperatures in the low to mid 90s. Widespread shower and thunderstorm activity expected tomorrow. That's why we have that 60% chance in. Lots of us will be seeing rain. Some will get in on some heavier downpours. So easily 1 to 2 inches of rain could be possible from some of these downpours. So definitely be sure to be prepared for that. Some isolated flash flooding could be an issue as we go into tomorrow. But we all wind down as we continue on through the rest of the day. We wake up Wednesday morning with some cloud cover, temperature starting out in the low 70s. We have more of a chance for some rain as we go into Wednesday afternoon and evening. So we're watching for the potential for a couple of heavy downpours there as well, but not quite as widespread as what we're going to be seeing on Tuesday. It's going to be starting to wind down just a tad bit as compared to Tuesday into Wednesday. And then Thursday comes along, it becomes less of a widespread chance. And then we get into this weekend, it pretty much goes away altogether, except for maybe a couple of isolated pop-up stuff. But other than that, we should be good, but the temperatures will be going up as well. Here's what we have for rainfall potential at least through Wednesday, the early parts of Wednesday afternoon. This is mainly just going to be from Tuesday, just from Tuesday alone. Some of us seeing maybe half an inch, maybe even over 2 inches in some locations. It's really going to depend on where some of these heavier thunderstorms set up. But by and large, lots of us seeing rain, potentially a half an inch to an inch to possibly even 2 inches. So some decent rainfall on the way for Tuesday. So definitely want to make sure you have an umbrella and are staying dry as you head out the door on Tuesday for sure, and especially on Wednesday as well. Less of a chance on Wednesday, more of a chance on Tuesday, but certainly not out of the question that you'll definitely need an umbrella for both days, even today as well. Here's what we have for tonight. As those showers and thunderstorms begin to wind down, we'll have mostly clear skies, a very calm night ahead. We're done for the rain. We were done with the rain as we go into the evening hours, and we'll have low temperatures sitting in the low to mid 70s. Tomorrow afternoon, our feels like temperatures will be in the low to mid 90s. A couple of us may reach the triple digits, but you notice a little bit cooler on those feels like temperatures. Still hot, but a little bit cooler. And I think we'll definitely see some relief from the rain as we head into tomorrow. So that's why we're not seeing a whole lot of areas in the upper 90s to triple digits. So kind of a relief there. Before the rain, I think we'll have a chance to see some very warm feels like temperatures, but especially during the rain, we're definitely going to get in on some rain-cooled air and we'll be much cooler across the board. So 60% chance for some afternoon thunderstorms on Tuesday. A couple of us could see some heavier downpours, 1 to 2 inches easily. Not all of us, just some of us. Wednesday, kind of the same thing. It's definitely to a lesser extent. But some heavier downpours are going to be possible. We have a lot of heat. And notice here, so we have some cooler temperatures there. Because we're getting in on so much rain on Tuesday, we cool down to 87. That's called evaporative cooling. So we have 87 degrees, a little bit cooler temperatures for Wednesday, some rain-cooled air, as we like to call it. Thursday, we return back to the lower 90s, and then we're in for a mostly sunny and dry stretch as we head into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and temperatures climbing to possibly near 96. So a very warm week is going to be ahead once we get past the rain chances. I'm going to come over here, see if you guys have any questions. Not seeing anything so far, and if I do miss a question, and I do end this live stream a little bit earlier than you can ask this question, I will be sure to go back and answer these questions for you. But I want to take one more look at just the rainfall that we've just been seeing across the hill country. It's just shocking. It is shocking, and we are definitely praying for those affected over there. So 22 inches, and between 20 and 22 inches across the north side here, 8 inches, and just southwest of Kerrville, 12.5 inches. Again, this is months worth of rain happening since Thursday. And this is all remnants of Tropical Storm Barry that have now moved off to the north. They're causing some flash flooding just north of there. They've kind of migrated to the north. I don't think this will be lasting for too much longer. Give it maybe a couple more days until we get some drier air to come in and start eroding this thing. But what we have now is just these thunderstorms that are just remaining stationary. They're not going anywhere. All they do is just rain down. That's all they do. And that's going to continue on, at least for the next couple of days. But luckily, it's moved out to the north. There is some flash flooding just northwest of Austin. So if you're heading in that direction, just know there will be a lot of rain and flash flooding even. So flooded roadways are definitely going to be an issue over there. So definitely make sure you are staying cautious. Over here, expect a scattered rain chance once again, especially as we go into tomorrow. Today, isolated. Tomorrow, we transition to a more widespread and scattered risk, and potentially we'll get in on some flash flooding. But here we go. One last look before we end this. Tuesday, widespread risk for thunderstorms, some of which could produce some heavy rainfall, 1 to 2 inches easily. By the time we reach 9, 10 o'clock, they'll start winding down, and then we'll be clear for the overnight. So that's what we have in store for Tuesday. A couple of us getting in on some showers today. Most of us getting in on some thunderstorms tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to definitely be the day you'll need an umbrella, and you'll want to be prepared for that. Wednesday, lesser extent, and then we just transition into a much drier pattern after that. So that's kind of the story. We'll have updates for you on the noon show, so hope to see you there. Have a great day, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. Have a great day, everybody.